Okay, we see that she got the 16th kill and survived, so she won, as I saw at the beginning of when I started this. So, yeah, King of the Kill, placed first, kills 16 for the submission, not, a match score or any of this stuff that has invalidated some people's score runs, as I said in the first part of this. This is a continuation. It's just first part kind of got cut off, unfortunately, so I'm reshooting this part. So I'm gonna exit out and scroll down and see that she had the timestamps and all. And what I like to do is click thank and life. Anybody of you guys who do the timestamps, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a thank and a like. And I also see that she thanked and liked my friend Nads from Australia, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that too, because I think we can all step up to adjudicate and support you guys, H1Z1, and regular Twin Galaxies members and all. So going up, got the 16 kills stamps. She opted to add her Twitch channel, which is optional, but not necessary because she uploaded the full video here. And yeah, so that's that. 16 kills. Is this valid score? Yes. Yes. Click on that. And that's that for the adjudication of this this submission. So I don't need this anymore. Okay, so I guess I can close this out. The one thing I didn't show you guys was on the submission review page. This is the main one, and then if you click on this is latest adjudications, then it'll show you which ones were rejected / disqualified, invalidated, which ones got verified. If this is accepted, it's made into the database, and it's valid. So that's what these are for. If you click on forums and go here again, submission review, adjudication archive. This one, I'll just go ahead and right click this and open a separate window. It'll display, if you scroll down, which ones have been accepted and rejected. Because if you open up the accepted, one way to find out if your submission has gone through is if it shows up on this page, still loading, or if you're on a profile page, like this is my page. If you see over here, or if you go to your rankings on your own page, you can access your page by going to the top and clicking on your handle here. It's a pull down. A lot of this is all pull down, and then if you click on rankings, you get to see what your scores are, and it displays your name here. Displays your scores in the database. Some people have a bunch because there's some really active people from when this era of Twin Galaxies came about, and just people who stuck around for before. And then this is a notification system where you get notified for if you're friends with people, or if a submission you voted on, and all that stuff, And then this is private messages if someone messages you and stuff. And other features is if you click on here, you get to change your signature, go into your settings, and all that stuff. Excuse me. When you're on your page, there's other stuff too. There's ranking, there's wall post. This is something I had done to kind of see about helping people, because I was streaming at Galloping Ghost Arcade, um, but I was attempting to do what I'm doing here, but you know, not a whole lot of folks on here, so but you know, I posted this is kind of late too, and I wasn't friends with everyone, and not everyone's familiar with this stuff. So with this, you know, this recording, I'm gonna provide timestamps and guide everybody through. But they added some new features, like, you know, these are things you can look at yourself. Notifications on someone liked your post and all that stuff. Submission you voted on. Social, I think this is just your friends and who you're following. My activity, I don't even know what this is. About me, this is, yeah, you could, you know, add it to stuff by clicking on the pencil here and add stuff. Scroll down, there's your signature if you have one. This is what mine looks like. For those of you doing Twitch, I learned this from Nads, you know, my friend in that H1Z1 that just adjudicated. If you add secure.twitch.tv, it tends to link it better, and of course you go click on it and it'll open up in a separate window instead of having like the full window display here. And sometimes it just doesn't sync well. This is something about the Twin Galaxies website. And then down here it's just stats and whatever. I guess you can add a website. I opted to add you know, Galloping Ghost Arcade website, and it tells you, you know, just stat stuff. If you add a Twitch channel, it'll show up here, and you click on the pencil here, and it'll bring you to a page where you can add channels. I think all you pretty much need is your handle, and then just hit submit. And that's that. What other features? Oh yeah. The main wall. If you click on this, it'll bring you to a page where you can see the activities of pretty much everybody in the that posts on this page on their own thing, because it shows up on their own thing, but it also shows up like if you go to your profile, it'll, if you posted something, it'll show up here. This is called a wall post. It's kind of like a blog, and when you do it at the main page here, click here to access it, and then you type away and hit post now, and it'll pop up. You can of course edit and delete stuff if you want to, but there's some posts like some H1Z1 people. Someone, my friend Ben Sweeney, posted about TG Pinball in Pittsburgh. There's another post. H1Z1 person posted. He even provided his timestamps. It's pretty cool here, and it's in a submission. This guy, Michael Soroka Timbal, he does a show for Twin Galaxies called Cellular on the Screen, and it's on Facebook.com/Twin Galaxies, and they stream it on their Facebook there, and they had a contest, I guess, with this PlayStation 4 Track Media Turbo, and the one we adjudicated earlier on the video, first part. But if you, I mean, I'll link this, of course, but there were, like, Twin Galaxies added a post, a new feature, submissions accepted and rejected in people's individual activities. And then there was a H1Z1 adjudication info and FAQ. Yeah, this is great for text and stuff, but with this video run that you guys are getting a visual guide. I'll link to this one and the other post by Jacer, the Twin Galaxies admin, but it's somewhere down here. I'm not gonna scroll down too much and subject you guys to all that. The last thing is the chat feature, I think, and we can call it after I cover this this part, because this is already long enough. This is the, well, real quick, this is the active streamers. So if you have your Twitch channel, it'll show up here, and like I said, it'll show up in the shout box up here. And what else? Yeah, okay, so the chat feature, you click on this chat now, you'll see who's live, and if you click on their windows, you can chat with them. The thing about this is that makes it not so great sometimes is, you know, you might say, hey, how's it going? And then hit enter and it'll show up. It'll pop up here. The thing is, when both parties chat and stuff, you might not always see each other's messages. So the best thing to do is close out the window and reopen it. It's kind of annoying, but then it's one of the few ways to see it. And if there's messages from before, then you click on this, it'll load, you know, load earlier messages. So that's that. You could also hide it. There's this double arrow in the lower right, and then you know you don't have to deal with it. But if you do click on this over here, it'll pop it back up. Also, there's this for you know, if you want to change your status and all this stuff here, and disable sound notifications, disable pop-up notifications. I mean, I choose to disable the sound. That's just how I do it. Because if the pop-up shows up, it'll tell you when someone signed on or off. And then there's the general chat, which is over here, chat rooms. You click here, it'll show some of it here and the users. But if you click on this diagonal arrow on the upper right, it'll bring it all up. And I guess this might be my settings, but the users' names are not shown over here. So if I enlarge, you'll see the user names. And this is what currently people were chatting. I think a few people were trying to promote their submissions, which is great. You can click on it and then take a look at their submissions. This is called the TG chat hotline. It's just a main chat. And it used to be you could create chat rooms and stuff, but I guess they changed it. They kept changing it. You click on lobby, it just shows you how many people are on. It says 158. If you click on this tab here, it'll bring you back in. And if you want to see what people have been talking about, you can always load all this. And you keep clicking it. If you go back up, you'll see I was the first one to make a post. If it's you who's chatting in your account, it'll just say me and then everybody else's user. This is I said, I know the Combat King is planning to attend. Perhaps I'll see some of the rest of you. It's the Combat Con, an event that I kind of attended last fall, and that was fun. Let's just close that out and put the backup thing. And there's this to the left of the users. There should be the scroll bar, and you can scroll up and down. A lot of discussions, all going back to like last fall, and you know, all throughout. You know, and these seem to be permanent. I don't think you can delete even your own things. And different users have chimed in, people talking, and you know, you never know who's going to be posting something. And you know, but some people are on here help each other out and link to an event or whatever. Last week, which led me to make these videos, was I you know, I was discussing with some people on here and helping some folks out, and there was somebody in here who kept asking, and I guided him through the whole process. And are you able to answer a quick question? Yes, sure. I said I send. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Like I said, in part one of this, you know, some people entered in the score and not the number of kills. So that's the chat feature. But you know, at the beginning, I gave you guys my my thing. If you go to my page, you know, and I mean, you could chat me up here, or you could send a message. That's just like an email private message. And if I get one from you, like I have some people, it'll show up here, so I'll know. And so that's pretty much that, I think, for for now. This is like lasting as long as I did in the first recording. So this is pretty good. So all the best to you H1Z1 team members, and hope you guys get your teams together and go for that 300,000. Good luck, everyone. This is Duke signing off.